holy death. Death in ancient Egypt. Images of death. Death as dismemberment. The opening scene of the Osiris myth. Part 2. Isis activities with regard to the corpse of Osiris culminate in the posthumous conception of Horus. In the accounts of Diodorus and Plutarch, Isis recovered all the body parts of the slain god except for his virile member, which had been swallowed by a fish. She was thus obliged to replace this member with an artificial one that she was able to make into the instrument of a posthumous insemination. The Egyptian texts, which seldom mention this scene, know nothing of this detail. The locus classicus is a passage in pyramid texts spell 366. Isis comes to you, rejoicing for love of you, that her seed might issue into her, it being sharp as Suthes. Horus, the sharp one, who comes forth from you in his name Horus, who is in Suthes, may it be well with you through him in your name Spirit in the DNDRW bark. Horus has protected you in his name Horus, protector of his father. The pyramid text describes the transition from the first stage of salvation from death, which is concentrated on the image of death as dismemberment and on the corpse of the deceased, to the second stage, which has to do with the image of death as social isolation and is concerned with the restoration of the social person of the dead individual. Isis and Nephthys are the protagonists of the first phase. It ends with the conception and birth of Horus, who assumes direction of the second phase as Horus, protector of his father. The texts do not speak of Osiris' condition, but rather of the actions aimed at remedying it. They speak of searching and finding, of gathering and putting together, of joining the head to the bones, of reinserting the heart, of replacing discharged fluids, of mourning Osiris, transfiguring him and breathing life into him, in short, of a host of activities, all of them related to the body of the dismembered god, and in which we can easily recognize the mythic counterpart to the embalming ritual. Behind them lies not an actual dismemberment and rejoining of the corpse, as some scholars once assumed, but rather a specific image of the body, one that was quite characteristic of Egyptian culture and of the ancient Egyptian style of thinking.